Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Local men guilty of smuggling Chinese nationals to Guam are sentenced in federal court. Also tonight, firefighter hopefuls from around the Pacific are training here on Saipan. And public comments are needed for seabed mineral resource exploration around the ocean of the Marianas. In sports, golfers tee up over the weekend in a tournament for a good cause. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
Your search for unbeatable internet speeds is over. Visit Docomo Pacific today and sign up for as low as $60 a month so you can experience our fast, reliable internet speeds for yourself. Docomo Pacific, better together.
Tangy pickles, slivered onions, tender pork covered in our delicious barbecue sauce, and topped on a home-style bun. Behold, the McRib. It's not just a sandwich, it's an experience altogether. The McRib returns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Just a short flight from Saipan, adventure is calling on Guam. Guam Adventures at Leo Palace has the perfect mix of thrills and sightseeing this holiday season. Check out the off-road adventure where the trails splash, spin, and roar. And for NMI residents, after your ride, cool off with a free water park pass at Leo Palace Resort and enjoy 20% off lunch because adventure works up an appetite. So whether it's a weekend escape or a layover to remember, make it count with Guam Adventures. Book now and turn your trip into a thrill. And yes, we'll even pick you up. Book now at guamadventures.com.
Half a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. You're watching the Channel 2 News on November 24 from our studio on Capitol Hill. The United States government has shown interest in seabed mineral exploration or development in our waters. Local leaders encourage the people of the CNMI to participate in letting their voices be heard. The Bureau of Ocean Energy Management under the U.S. Department of Interior has published a request for information and interest as the first step in a process that could potentially lead to a lease sale for minerals on the outer continental shelf offshore the CNMI. In a statement, Governor David Apatang encourages everyone to review the information and says, "Our collective input will help guide how these discussions move forward and ensure that the interests of the CNMI are protected." House Representative Malcolm Omar expressed his stance on the matter during a session on Friday.
The ocean is inseparable from the identity and survival to the people of the Northern Mariana Islands for Chamorros and Rufaloash families. The sea is not merely a physical space. It is a source of culture, history, livelihood, and spiritual continuity. The people of the CNMI have the right to share in the value of resources that are located in the waters that surround us, and any economic opportunity must be paired with strong environmental safeguards that reflect the fragility and uniqueness of our maritime ecosystems.
Furthermore, he welcomes comments to be submitted through their office.
I just want to urge everyone to participate in this process of RFI. And again, we have the December 12th deadline, and there is a request for an extension of 30 days, and hopefully we get it. But in the meantime, anything that you want to submit, you can submit through any of our offices here in the legislature, which can be remitted.
The BOEM website states that the RFI does not constitute a decision to hold a lease sale, but rather invites and encourages input from territorial and local governments, indigenous communities, industry, ocean users, and the public. In our next story, 4 men from the Northern Mariana Islands have been sentenced in federal court for their roles in the dangerous human smuggling operation that brought 21 Chinese nationals from Saipan to Guam by small boat.
As the CNMI economy struggles, a number of Chinese nationals who came to the CNMI on CNMI-only work permits or tourist visas have attempted to make their way over to Guam. Typically, they'll hire a local captain and undergo what can be a perilous journey in the Western Pacific. It's not only dangerous, but illegal, and those who helped are now facing some prison time. According to the U.S. Attorney for Guam and the CNMI, Sean Anderson, the group was led by 58-year-old Stephen Villagomez Pangilinan, who organized a June 2023 smuggling trip. In several earlier voyages, prosecutors say Pangilinan used a fleet of 3 vessels to move migrants overnight across roughly 120 miles of open ocean, each passenger reportedly paying about $4,500 to avoid airport immigration checks. During the June 2023 run, Pangilinan captained one boat while 44-year-old William Cabrera captained the second. 2 other men, 55-year-old Stephen Chris Tomakani, a boat mechanic who also stored the vessels at his home, and 39-year-old Kenneth Hokog Pangilinan served as crew members. Authorities in Guam spotted the boats dropping off passengers that morning. CNMI law enforcement later intercepted the vessels on their return to Saipan, ending what investigators say was a well-organized smuggling network. Chief Judge Ramona Manglonia has handed down the following sentences for Stephen Pangilinan: 30 months in prison; for William Cabrera, 21 months; Stephen Tomakani, 6 months in prison, plus 6 months of home detention, and 37 days in jail for Kenneth Pangilinan. All 4 will also serve supervised release, complete 100 hours of community service, and pay mandatory fees. The 3 boats used in the operation will be forfeited to the federal government. Homeland Security investigations called the case an important step in dismantling criminal networks that put lives at risk for profit.
When a fire breaks out on the tarmac, who will take the challenge of fighting it head-on? Cadets from across Micronesia train right here on Saipan. 19 cadets from the 13th Cycle Basic Aircraft Rescue and Firefighting Academy are set to graduate at the end of the year. The 12-week academy is conducted by fire instructors under the Pacific Region ARF Training Center by the Commonwealth Ports Authority ARF Department at Saipan International Airport. Cadets from across Micronesia train with local instructors, 9 from Palau, 4 from Marshall Islands, and 2 each from Ponape, Tinian, and Saipan. The course includes certifications for hazmat awareness, emergency medical responder, basic ARF, and more. One of the requirements is doing a FARPAR 139 live burn where cadets fight real jet fuel fire to apply what they learned in the course. The cadets conducted a day and night burn on Friday, November 21st at the facility at our local airport and are scheduled to graduate on December 20th. Let's take a look at our newest ARF firefighters in action. Coming up, a one-stop salon and barber grand opens its doors in Saipan. And the beautiful blue of the Marianas is taken in by visitors from Japan. More news next.
Trust between service provider and customer is important because it forms the foundation for a long-term positive relationship. Trust influences everything from customer satisfaction to loyalty to community relationships.
Customers provide feedback on the services they receive from us, and their experience is our success.
I recommend Docomo Pacific to a lot of people, especially if you game. If you're like me, who live basically around the internet, Docomo does really care for those who are their customers.
Honestly, from where I work at, I'm a customer service, and customer service is big for me, and they meet our expectations.
One of the positives of being a Docomo customer is the service. For us as a restaurant, we focus a lot on customer service, and it's nice to see, Docomo doing the same thing.
It's clear that they've been working to deliver more value for local businesses like ours. When their internet works consistently, it fades into the background, and that's how it should be.
Saipan, get ready to swing. Ocean Drive Golf on Middle Road is open and bringing big fun to the island. Click this QR code and reserve your session today. Try our state-of-the-art golf simulator. See your distance, shot shape, club head speed, and more. It's everything you need to level up your game. Book simulator time for as low as $25 an hour, or rent the whole simulator for your crew and practice or play a course together. Want to really improve your swing? Book a lesson for yourself or a loved one. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Ocean Drive Golf above Hoffa Bean Coffee on Middle Road. Ocean Drive Golf, your best shot starts here. When family comes to visit, send them to family. Marianas Trekking, Saipan's original adventure crew, trusted by locals for 25 years. We'll keep them busy. Go-karts, ATVs, buggies, even grotto snorkeling. You? Well, you get your living room back. Or better yet, you can come too. Marianas Trekking, 25 years. Local, trusted, family. Send your family to family. We'll take it from here. Every journey begins with one step and the right coach. At Gold's Gym Saipan, our certified personal trainers build programs that move with you. Your goals, your pace, your power. Stronger, healthier, more confident, together. Your best starts right here at Gold's Gym Saipan. Visit us in Saipan or call 670-233-4000. Gold's Gym Saipan, stronger with every rep.
I love Marianas coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Welcome back. You're watching the Monday night edition of the Channel 2 News. The owner of this bar says you can bring the whole family. The bar, beauty bar, and barber located on Middle Road had their grand opening this past weekend. Owner Kat Coldine says she's happy to finally have the celebration.
So we've been open for about a year and a half. We started off with 2 barbers, and then we later expanded and added to our team. So now we are a full-service, one-stop salon and barber.
20-year-old Joe Antonio is the bar's very first employee. He says he started in April of 2024.
Yeah, this grand opening means a lot to all of us because as much as we want to be out there, I feel like those who know and those who have been in the chair know what the value we hold. And so the grand opening is just to expand more of the knowledge and the value we have to other people.
Services of the bar include hair services such as hair dye, blowouts, and haircuts. Another part of the salon includes a nail area for manicures and pedicures for both women and men.
And yes, men too. Men can have clean nails.
Coldine shares that each service includes a drink of your choice, and that style of service came from how salons in the mainland operate.
I just got inspired to just have a one-stop shop, just like the States. So that's the idea we have here. But really, the future thinking of having a salon and barber came from my mom, so that she has something to do after she so-called retires.
The bar is currently closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, but is open every other day of the week.
Well, I want to say thank you to all our customers that's been with us for, since we started, from the barber services, in addition to our additional services for the women and nails. The community has been so very supportive, even during hard times.
Seeing, my boss and my coworkers just being so contented and happy, doing what they're doing that they've been doing for so long. It's something more than just like passion and love. It's just something you cannot really afford to buy. It's like it's meant for us.
DPS has scheduled sobriety checkpoints for the evening of Wednesday, November 26 throughout different parts of the island from 6 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. They encourage drivers to avoid driving under the influence. In our next story, when you visit the Mariana Islands and witness the blue ocean for your own eyes, there's no denying how special it really is. The limestone cavern on the north side of Saipan is one of the island's most popular and sought-after diving sites. The grotto, or grotto, reaches 70 feet at its deepest point. The underwater cave connects to the ocean, and as sunlight shines through, the beautiful hues of blue reveal itself. Japanese couple Ai Oguri and Shu Tamaki recently explored grotto on a guided tour.
いやすごい楽しかったです。自然がいっぱいで、海も綺麗で楽しかったです。
Our guests were surrounded by nature and enveloped by the sea.
魚になった気分。もうあんな綺麗な海、青い水見たことない。綺麗だったね。最高でした。
Noriko, Fukui, and Eriko also visited from Japan.
It was great. It was my first experience, but I enjoy a lot.
私もサイパン初めてでしたけど、海の色の青さにびっくりしました。
A quick trip to the Mariana Islands is never enough to soak up all the richness it stores in the land and sea.
I want to come back again because I've never seen such a blue ocean.
まだまだ見られてないところがたくさん残っているので、今度は歴史ももっと勉強していきたいなと思いました。
Even in the economic ebbs and flows, the different characteristics that make our islands unique is seemingly easy to see in the eye of the beholder.
サイパンの人たちみんな優しい。
みんな優しい。確かに。
海も綺麗でまた来たいね。
また行きたいです。
はい、もっとサイパンが元気になってくれたら嬉しいし、そのために私もまた来たいと思いました。で、サイパンの人たちみんなとっても優しいし、すごい親切。とてもいいところです。
Yeah, I hope many more tourists come back to Saipan.
Coming up in sports, barbecue on the golf course and an island show to close. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, dessert, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style. Here on the remote and beautiful island of Saipan, a mysterious species gathers outside Gold's Gym. Some say they come seeking strength. Others say they heard there were protein shakes. But let's be honest, these aren't just goats. They are the goats. And even the goats know you don't become the greatest of all time by skipping leg day. And when you're done, refuel at the Shake Cafe. Coffee, smoothies, shakes, everything except goat milk. Please stop asking. Gold's Gym Saipan, be the goat. No goats were harmed for this message.
Just a short flight from Saipan, adventure is soaring high at the Hilton, Guam. Guam Adventures invites you to take flight on our zipline adventure, a breathtaking ride where the ocean sparkles below and the island breeze rushes past your face. Glide over tropical gardens, feel the thrill of the drop, and capture that perfect view. This is one experience you'll never forget. Show your CNMI driver's license and we will even throw in snorkeling at one of the best spots on Guam. Because adventure shouldn't just lift your spirits, it should lift you right off the ground. Book now and take your trip or layover to new heights. We can even pick you up. Book now at guamadventures.com.
At Mariana's Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! NMI players rule the courts in a kingdom in the Middle East. The NMI team fired up their rackets in the Davis Cup held in Bahrain. 14 teams from the Asia-Oceania region vie for one of two spots for promotion. Robbie Shore gave NMI a 1-0 lead in the promotional playoff with a 6-0, 6-1 win against the Maldives' number 2 player. Colin Sinclair powered to a 6-1, 6-1 victory over Maldives' number 1 player to give NMI an unassailable 2-0 lead. Colin Ramsey and Anthony Gregoire completed the 3-0 win for the NMI with a 6-2, 7-6 win. NMI and Turkmenistan will advance to Davis Cup Group 4 in 2026. It was a big sports weekend as golfers gathered for a first ever, and organizers say their goal is to make it a yearly mark in the calendar. Our Chris Nelson gets into the swing of things.
18 holes of golf at the stunning Lau Lau Bay West Course on the east coast of Saipan. It started off sweet with what looks like 18 holes of pastries greeting players at the tournament check-in for the first ever Crowne Plaza inaugural golf tournament. I guess first ever and inaugural kind of mean the same thing. Tony Satur, who has recently retired from Lau Lau Bay, is excited about the day.
Crowne Plaza, Ground Center is KC.
With players checked in, Franco Santos outlines the rules, and then it was off to the holes. This is a shotgun start, so everyone starts on their own hole and then moves around the course.
Earlier with the others, I'm feeling lucky today.
Gotta have some.
When's the last time you played?
Thursday.
Oh, no.
I was the solo birdie for the entire group. Yeah, so that's why I'm feeling good.
How you feel?
I guess feeling lucky. I guess hopefully that log will pass on to us and everyone else here today.
Out on the course, players have a mix of emotions. How's the course looking today?
Pretty good, pretty good. I like the weather. I hope I play better and do better than the last time I played.
Any message for Crown Plaza? Kind of their first time doing it?
Thank you so much for the invite. It's turning out real good.
One of the shots of the day, Kyle Hofschneider, 150 yards to the pin, crosswind, playing what looks like a 9-iron. He's going to float it up there and let the wind bring it across. What a shot. Don't forget, hole in one on number 7 gets you some new wheels to drive home in. All you need to do is hole it out. Rumor has it this ride is still available. No pimento sandwiches wrapped in plastic for this tournament. These boys brought out the big guns.
We got chicken skewers and fruit skewers with honey yogurt.
Giving away?
Yes, sir.
Is this the first time we've ever had a barbecue at a golf tournament?
I believe so.
What is the feedback from people so far?
People have been liking it.
How is it?
Amazing. Just what I needed.
Meanwhile, Clayton and Chris monitoring the course and the barbecue stations, armed with a golf cart loaded with features you don't normally find, including cold air.
It's got air conditioning, carpets, got everything you need.
Unbelievable. So, have you tried the air conditioning yet?
Not yet. Chris has wanted to, but...
I did, but you know what it is? We got such a breeze today. I'm not sure we need it.
On the fairways, highlights kept coming. Luther Taylor over the water on 13. Jay Santos was dealing on 17.
We hope that you get a hole-in-one and we'll give you that sweet Camry right there behind you there.
Luther Taylor wasn't just hanging around the greens, he was also hanging onto this red tent, and he liked it so much he said he'd take it home, and with his closest to the pin shot here, he gets to. The golf was fun, but the tournament banquet was just as good. It started off with some nice island dancing. Next up, this brave island warrior who has fire in his eyes. And then from the red tees, the ladies' version of the fire dance. GM Clayton says they are already thinking about next year.
Our goal is to build on what we have started today, to grow this into a beloved annual event that our community looks forward to.
And a reminder of why the event matters. Proceeds from this tournament going to the Mariana Islands Nature Alliance. The night included a touching tribute to former Lieutenant Governor Diego Benavente.
An absolute legend on the golf course and in this community, Diego Tenorio Benavente teed off for the final time. He would have been here tonight. We've got a scorecard for him as well.
Later in the night, it was time for awards and raffles. Lots of winners. This was a double Peoria format, meaning it's not just about the total gross score, it's about how you got there.
Gross score of 82. You are correct, Darryl. Net score of 70. Marco Peter.
Marco Peter takes home a cash prize, airfare, and a lagoon cruise. Everybody won at this tournament. From Crown Plaza, Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News. Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight and tomorrow, partly cloudy with isolated showers. Chance of showers 20%. Tonight, east winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, lows around 78. Tomorrow, east winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, highs around 88, lows around 78. High rip current risks remain in effect on the east-facing reefs of the Marianas through late Wednesday night. High tide tonight at 8:34 p.m., low tide tomorrow morning at 4:23 a.m., and high tide again at 12:08 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. The sun has set at 5:44 p.m. and will rise again at 6:24 a.m. tomorrow morning. Well, that's news, sports, and weather. Thank you for joining us, CNMI.